Hello gamers, this is my playthrough of An Attempt to Fly, and I will also have a little explanation at the end as the programmer of this game. So we start with the intro. Hey you. You can click with your mouse. This introduces, you can use keyboard controls, or you can also use this controller I have right here. You can use the spacebar to continue also, just like you can also use the different buttons on the controller here. So basically we go through you getting a pair of wings, a mobility aid, and we start here with going along this path. The level design in here is basic, but generally just putting you towards this path. Many different things that we could improve through here, but this long stretch with these small hills does help players generally learn how to jump, how to double jump, and then how to glide. Gives them just some time to play with those controls, learn what they can do. And for these playthroughs, I have directed players towards this tree. And so in this tree, there's this branch kind of just reaching out to you. So most players will go up here, and then they'll see this brightly colored one, and they'll try going up towards that. Sometimes you can make it, sometimes you can't. The next one they'll typically see is that one. So they'll attempt going up here, but generally you can't. So this is the first time where they, reach a, kind of cerebral moment. Okay, what do you do? How do you get up there? My favorite way is going over here. You can do a lot of different things. I've seen a lot of different creative solutions. Like you can get up the back of the tree. You can get up the tree in many different ways. You can go onto this branch if you like. And you go up here. One thing a lot of people would miss is just the last jump up into here. So you go and you touch over to the mom character, and it brings you to the end of the narrative. Very short, very sweet. Unlike the extended works cited, which is very extended. And here, I did a genius move for the playthroughs, for the showcase. It loops right back around. That enables really easy setup. You don't need to start and stop anything. You just keep on playing. I'll show a few more things. Right here. So as you can see, we have our intro here, which has this cycler, which takes these different elements and puts it into the text element here. The ending is the exact same, and the credits is the exact same. All that changes is what's put into the cycler. Intro level scene is where things are really different. Don't mind this tree. There's a lot of stuff here, but this tree has different leaves and then has different tree limbs. I made the models for the tree limbs and the trunk. Tree limbs were actually all one limb that I split into two different versions. And then I had the base one that I pulled from, and I had two other branches. So that allowed for being quick, but then also having this nice combinability to create different looking branches. And most of the level is done with this terrain. So that's very nice. Unity has very good, painting terrain, painting height, painting texture, painting trees on, which is very nice. There we go. This scripts is what I'm familiar with. So this includes the camera orbiting script right here, where basically it gets the key codes, which I also mapped this to match a lot of those. And then basically it does the sideways rotation 360, but then the up and down rotation, it does some math just to make sure that it can go up and down evenly, but not go in like that full loop, because that was creating like the weird like little circle problems. When you tried to like going up and down, just go like up and down like in a little tiny circle. Movement here is pretty basic. The only thing is refreshing the jump count whenever it touches something that has the tag ground. That's pretty important, because often in my level design I forgot to tag elements having the tag ground. That caused the bug where you can't jump because your jumps don't refresh. I also did a bit of stuff in here for the glide. Scene trigger, really basic. I have a little scene to load variable, and then I load whatever scene I put in there. And text cycler is also pretty basic. Has an index, and it goes through the list. With that, I'll do some final small things exploring more of the level. So there's a lot more than I put in just the showcase. There's a lot of hills. Some people did explore this stuff, which I thought was really fun. Although I did direct most people to go towards the tree, which is like the big challenge. But, I did make kind of an entire expansive world here. And it's fun to like try climbing these hills. Yeah, you get some pretty fun views, which is really nice. Yeah, trying to climb up these is very fun. Ah, there we go. You can see the original tree. Yeah, and here we have like some fun divots to try to avoid. Try to climb up the mountain and not get like stuck is pretty fun. But yeah, you can see the different versions of the trees and everything. Yes! Wait, I made it up. Let's go. Awesome. I made it up. And here, you can go on the original tree. Which I think is just a fun little tidbit. And then that's part of the old tree over there. And from up here, you can see, that old little ledge. In all of its planar glory. Anyways, with that, I just wanted to thank you very much for this semester and this project. I had a lot of fun, and I think I learned a lot, especially about, things like movement and jumping and, just 3D game creation in general, especially like 3D like platforming design. And have a lovely holiday.